What's going on? I'm Michael D'Angelo. I'm here with my boy LeeRoy, Bryan Wiltz. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? This is new material.
On up top, cause I ain't got time to cock it. Only big faces that be chillin'.
First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for both of you guys coming. You know what I'm saying? My man Lee, you know what I'm saying? They both do music. You got, I guess, some multiple things going on though. Bryan too, you just dropped a video, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. What's the name of the song and shit?
Paper Route. Off the All Love Project EP.
That's out right now?
Yes, sir. It's on all major platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, everything like that.
That's what's up.
Where'd you make it at?
I did everything at Redwall, Cisco.
Okay,
Yeah, it's my dude right there.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
It's dope as fuck.
How long you been in the real one?
For like the past 5 years now, I would say. Yeah, probably like since my senior year. Yeah.
It's like almost half your life.
Almost. Like a quarter.
5 years is half your life.
A quarter.
Almost.
It's not
A year is half your life.
I was gonna give it to him. I was gonna like do it on camera, but fuck it.
Give it to me, bro. How long you been doing music for?
For like 6 years almost 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fire. What's been your biggest learn from music up to this point? Like,
what's up?
From the music game, what did you get from it? What have you taken from it?
Man, just be self-sufficient, independent, don't depend on nobody.
That's the album too, by the way.
Hustle, cash. Cash is a mandatory thing. You gotta spend money to make money.
You gotta spend it smart though.
No, yeah, for sure. But it's all about quality at the same time. Don't be dumb about it and put out a bunch of shit for a little amount of money. Take your time. I'm good off that actually.
It's a good message. Take your time.
Take your time, yeah, for sure. If you want to do something, do it right.
What's this on?
You don't want to fuck up.
Who shot your video?
My homie Jay Wynn, Joyan.
Shout out to
He edited it too.
Yeah, he does everything for me. That's my visual guy. He does everything for me.
How long have you been working with him?
We went to high school together, so we've been fucking.
Oh, y'all been working together for like a minute.
We were like fucking around doing other shit before this, but then ran into. He did videos and I do music, so perfect thing, you know.
That's right. Yeah.
It goes hand in hand.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm proud of the way everything worked out.
So like, you got an EP out and you already got a video out. You shoot more videos or some shit? Or?
Yeah, for sure. I'm actually gonna go to the studio on Wednesday, do a couple more songs, and hopefully set up another project by the end of the month. I don't want to put out anything else, like any more details, but I'm not too sure on anything else yet. But I want to do a lot more videos. I want to do a video for each song on the project. Me and the homie were talking about it, and we've always wanted to do something like that.
How many songs are there?
I'm not gonna put out how many songs it's gonna be because I'm not too sure yet.
So, this is for the new project.
Yes, sir.
You want to shoot a video for all of them?
Yes, sir.
It's like some Beyonce shit.
That's like some Beyonce shit. I'm gonna do it big.
Okay, I feel it. That's lit though. Is it like conceptual then? Like?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna have like a whole like message and everything like that. Exactly.
That's lit, bro. I like theme albums. I feel like with that shit you can like get way more in depth with the shit because the artist is taking you to a place, a world. You feel me? Even if it's something like Astro or like
Astro was a great album.
It's like it has like I fucked with that shit hard, but it's like a whole theme and shit. And it's conceptual, not in like the story or whatnot, but just from the songs and the vibe, even like the mixing of the shit. It's all a whole fucking concept.
No, I like that. It went smooth. That's what I like about projects. Yeah.
You think Travis Scott does his own vocals?
What do you mean, like mixes?
You think he adds? Yeah, you think he mixes his own shit?
I think he at least tells him like, nah, nigga, you better. I need it dripping and reverb.
I'm just trying to be telling.
I need it dripping and reverb. Yeah, straight up. I need it
more
reverb.
It's just very consistent. I feel like his mixes are consistent.
He found a sound, so I feel like he's running with that.
Well, he had to at one point, so now if it's like someone else does it, he knows like where to go with it. So I'm sure.
Yeah, and if it ain't broke. And that's you hear that and you know it's Travis, you feel me?
Exactly, that's why I be like,
for sure, he made his own
sit at
sound.
home and do that shit, nigga? Because if you do that, it'd be lit, but I'm just curious, I didn't know.
Well, you know, like, what's his name? Party Next Door, like, I know he was mixing his shit, and that's his sound, like, I know he made that. But, I mean, that's basically...
You listen to Party?
I've heard, I mean, like, I haven't heard no recent shit, I don't think he's dropped any recent shit, but I know he had some song about fans or something and it was smooth. I like his songs. I'm not like searching, but I got nothing against Party, but shout out to Party.
Yeah, for
I definitely heard some songs that I fuck with. There was one, it was featuring some other artists. I forget, I can't remember right now, but it slapped hella hard. I don't mean slapping like some nigga shit. It was smooth. You feel me?
Yeah.
But no, I know he crafted that sound for himself and shit. But what I was gonna say is like how what me and you be doing like from recording ourselves as making our own sound and making sure, especially like if you always working with Cisco, right? Like I'm pretty sure you guys have an understanding how you place the sound.
For sure. He knows exactly what.
Like not to put nigga, don't put none of that auto-tune on there heavy like that. I'm not trying to say.
No, yeah, he knows I don't fuck with it like that.
Yeah.
He knows exactly the sound I like and what I go for.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, man?
I mean, honestly, I've been like recording myself for maybe 6 months, maybe 6-7 months.
What about that Tracks a Million one? That's just sick. How'd you get that?
That shit's hella old, but I mean,
I've always thought that was dope. Like, how'd you come together with Tracks on that one?
That's from like I knew this cat named Ian, and he was the head of All Bay Music, and I knew him through going to this studio, cause from this engineer that I knew named Plizzy up in Berkeley.
Yeah.
And so I met through them and everything, and I think I had sent Henny. You remember my song?
Yeah.
Anyway, I sent that shit 2 tracks, and he was like, "Oh shit, I like that." Like it was just on Twitter and shit, and I knew that Ian knew Tracks, and I was like, "Can you set something up?" And he was like, "Yeah, for sure." And I actually went to their studio. It's in San Jose. It's like,
oh shit, is it?
I wish I knew the street name, man. It's where Limp Bizkit recorded. Not Limp Bizkit. Is it Limp Bizkit? Who's the people who said somebody once told me the word?
Ooh. Isn't that's the
Isn't that Limp Bizkit?
No, that's
that's definitely not Limp
damn
Bizkit.
it. It's the rock star.
It's the
They're a rock star. Who is it? Who is that? Who are those people? Because it's in the Shrek movie. It's slapped too.
That's like up my alley, bro. Cause I got that shit saved, bro. That's on Shrek and shit too.
Yeah. Somebody once told me the world is kind of.
I got it in the playlist. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
It's right here. Internet's a beautiful thing.
Who's it?
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. Alright.
Got Smash Mouth. Yep, you did.
Shout out to Limp Bizkit though. But
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
Jinx, you owe me a soda, bro. Just kidding.
So it's their. I don't know if it's their studio and shit, or I don't know if it's like not his studio. All I know is that they was running the shit. And the first time I went over there, one of them niggas, that dude who you actually brought up with the sunglasses, he opened the door for me, and I was like,
"Oh shit!"
No, I didn't know at the time that this was them. He just Tracks sent me the address, but anyway, I pull up. I was like, "Dude, this nigga look familiar as fuck." I did pull up hella early. He let me in. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at the wall. I was starting to put 2 and 2 together. I was like, "What's this?" I'm looking at plaques. I was like, "Oh," and then finally.
Wait, was his studio?
Yeah, like it's an entire building. And Tracks and then Ian came in, and then Tracks had like a whole area, like a room and shit back there, his studio and shit. And we recorded. I think I recorded there 3 times after that. But yeah, we recorded there, and I came back. We worked on the beat. We worked on the beat that first time. Came back, you know what I'm saying, and recorded it. It was pretty lit though.
So I was directing that. Like, were you telling him what to do and shit? Yeah. And it worked.
I told Ian from the jump. So Ian was the middleman, but he only popped up like that first time. You know, for me to facilitate or whatever. But I told him like, because I was working on the grooviest, and I wanted like a banger.
I remember that,
like a Bay Area banger and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay. You know what I'm saying, he was trying to go with something that was like a little bit more generic and shit, but I wasn't feeling like that, so we kind of crafted that song together and shit.
That's fire.
That sounds hella fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, no, that's fire, bro. What was did you find any hardships in working with, someone like Tracks a Million who's been, doing it for a while? Did you see that maybe there was was it hard to communicate, or was it fairly easy to work together?
Cool. I forget there was this other artist that popped up, Brady the Soldier, I think. He was from Miami, and he had came with Ian too. And so we were just all kind of chopping it up and talking just that first time. And like, I'm never like I ain't no bitch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's like, it's not that like I wasn't like, oh my God, it's tracks and me. It was just okay. He's a producer that's sitting there, so we talking, and I don't think we really talked about music much that first initial meeting.
You know, I don't think you do all the time, bro. I think
yeah, we were just it was just like I said, it was like 4 people in there. We were smoking and we were just talking and shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ian dropped off a magazine for him for his magazine and shit. I got Trax's number, and then I came back that next time, and then like I already knew what I wanted, and you know we sat there and we made the beat. You feel me?
That's cool, bro.
It wasn't like no intimidation. I mean, I'm not to say if I wanted to do a beat with like someone else, like a Timberland or something, I might feel a little bit, but I feel like I would come to the table the same way, like okay, we're here to work.
Sure thing.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
But I did like how we connected first.
As a human,
before we even
absolutely
made the beat.
That's dope.
Where are you getting your beats from, man?
I go to, well, for a while I was just on BeatStars fucking with different things, but I found one guy.
Shout out to BeatStars.
Yeah, for sure, hell yeah. And I ran into this one dude, DG Beats. It's like multiple people, I'm pretty sure. But
it's like a collective or something.
Yeah, I would say so.
I bought some dude's beats through BeatStars, and he got mad because BeatStars took some money from him. I'm not gonna rebuy the beats, bro.
Well, I talked to
that's the link you sent me. Feel me? That's the link you sent me, bro.
But I talked to this guy a couple times, and like we emailed back and forth, and he follows me on Instagram and everything like that, so like we go back and forth.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so it's nothing like
shit,
yeah, for sure. It's nothing like I don't know who he is, and I just keep going back to it. But yeah, for sure, I talked to him after that first project.
I think it's always good to like even if it's just some random nigga off the internet, like to tap in with them after you made the song. 100%. You know what I mean? Like and send it to them, because that's a relationship that you can build.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They might start sending you hella shit for the freezies. You know what I'm saying? Just because, okay, yeah, I fuck with that song that you made, bro. Well, like here's this other one I was thinking of you.
And they might not even know like you made their you made a song to their beat.
That too.
You could just be like a random ass person that bought their shit and just put it out, and they never even knew.
Exactly.
So I want to like at least like go and be like, hey, yo, I made a track to your beat. Check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, especially if I ever just bought a song before.
Exactly.
I've always done that.
That's promo too.
Yeah. That's how I got that "Fuck With You" song, like to go up so big. That guy's actually popping off a little bit now, but I told him about it. Yeah, I told him about it, and he reposted it.
Yes, sir.
And I got hella views after that. I was like, hey, that's what's up. He showed me some love.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I was like, hey, sometimes it works out like that.
No, yeah. I mean, I feel like if you just put love out there, it's gonna come back. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Positivity.
Yeah. So you said BeatStars, and then that's pretty much it. I know you be getting beats from Cisco too. I know you making.
I made a beat with Cisco one time. Went in the studio, had a little concept because I wanted to make a song to the Music Soul Travel one.
Okay.
I forgot what song it was. I can't even remember. Pretty sure it's Just Friends. But I made it to that, and that shit was dope. I had like the whole experience, pretty much how you went about Tracks a Million.
Yeah.
Just made a beat the whole time. I had a concept. He wanted to make it a little bit more modern, and I was like, let's go a different way. And then we ended up with MOE.
Oh, okay.
MOE.
MOE.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there. I have fun
Money
with that
over
one.
everything?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OB. Okay.
Yeah. It's like I remember one of your songs I heard you had sampled, like it was a Dr. Dre track too. I forget what it was.
Wild West?
Was it that one?
No, it's Friday. Good Day, I mean. You talking about that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or the Isaac Brothers track, Between the Sheets. Sample one of them songs. But like, did you like buy that beat?
You be sampling a lot of old school shit.
Yeah, you be fucking with that, huh? That soul music.
I'm 100% grown off of soul music. I wake up on Christmas, Thanksgiving, and it's nothing but old school slaps, Isaac Brothers, shit like that.
Yeah, that's groovy.
Yeah, for sure. I got a very musically inclined family, I guess you would say.
Okay, no stuff.
My grandpa used to go to little bars back in the day and do a bunch of like little, I guess he would like not his original songs, but sing other people's songs. I don't know what you would call that. And that's how my grandma. That's how
and shit.
Yeah, that's how he met my grandpa or my grandma.
Oh, okay, he was macking out there.
Yeah, that's hella funny. So it's always been in the family.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit always does trickle down. I mean, music is in my family too, so it's like it's kind of inescapable.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Lee?
I was gonna say, what about you, man?
What's the question?
Is there music in your family? Like I know, like my mother be singing and everything.
Yeah, no, the music definitely came from my mom and my dad when I was growing up. Definitely heard a lot of different shit. I heard Big Pun. I remember I heard Big Pun I don't want to be a player no more. When that shit hit, that's when I was like, yo, I love music. And then after that, like,
what about that song made you wanna? Singing.
That shit's just hard all around, bro. That shit's just hard, bro. I don't wanna be a player. It's just, I don't know. Something about it was like smooth and also like hard as fuck.
He's spitting game. Like, he's not corny about it. He was chilling.
So that was like, oh, this shit's. I don't know what it was, but I really admired that sort of style of music. You know what I mean? And then growing up, that's what I aspired to be. Was that type of shit.
Yeah.
So was Joe and Big Pun.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
That's what's up.
That's all I got. I definitely grew up on some shit.
I think it's dope when big people always spit game.
Yeah.
That's like.
That's why I love Ross, bro. Like he be. Ross, Nipsey Hussle, I feel like I could go fucking flip water bottles now. Like,
like fucking Biggie Smalls, he's always
bro. Like, don't get high off your own supply, and I apply that rule to just a lot of things.
10 crack commandments.
I know, but just that rule in itself, I apply it to a lot of things. You know what I mean?
The whole 10 crack commandments you can
apply to just regular, like fucking just your regular 9 to 5 as a mailman. You can. The commandments real bro.
Anybody giving game, bro, I got love for it, man. That shit's lit. Like anybody who really just out there trying to help the next person and you know what I mean, help them succeed, that's lit, bro. We gotta live like that. You know what I mean? Especially with the people you trying to succeed with, or just in general, you know, just for your own brand. Just receive, you know what I mean, and they give based on what they feel or whatever, based on what you give. Karma, essentially. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I got love for anybody out there giving game, man. Keep doing that shit.
Like while we're on that subject, what I do like to ask, like when people are on, is like game that they could give as far as like in life and shit. Like in my music, even talking to my homies, like, you know, Lee, like I'm trying to like, nigga, did you know that this is a thing or whatever? I had my boy Quantine on, and we basically realized that neither one of us know how much it costs to get a business license, which as a musician or even a producer or whatever, like if you're trying to, even just not just for taxes, just how you can just, you're official with it, you feel me? You need that business license. And he was like, I don't even know, my nigga. And so like we were sitting there like on camera trying to find that shit out, and that's a thing that I should know, that, you know what I'm saying, that we should know if we really want to take it seriously, because I mean that's what
like
that's what them other niggas are doing. Like I heard Cardi B was kind of mad about taxes, but that's because she's running her shit like a business. You feel me?
Yeah. It's like $200 for a business license.
Is that what you're saying? We didn't know. So if you know that,
me and Gabe went.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay.
Yeah, but he was trying to do his little company, his clothing brand. I mean, I haven't seen that since like a couple of years ago.
Okay, but they might have inflated since then. But $200. I mean, but that's the game right there, because now we got the answer.
He had some old ass dude come in and hook him up with like the whole input of how to do things. I guess his mentor, he called him. But yeah, he took us in there and we did the whole little process, filled out some papers for him, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's $200.
What happened with that?
Gabe does some stuff and he doesn't know if he wants to do it, so he has to something else, you know. So, but
also, it's on hold right now.
That one's on hold, yeah. Okay. But you can do it still.
Okay, because you got the license for it.
Yeah, let's get it.
Slips was cracking.
What happened?
It's cracking with
But I mean, I talked to him. We kicked it on the Super Bowl. Bro, what's up with you catting? Cuz
you know me, bro.
It is what it is.
I cat.
It is what it is. That shit was lit though. The Super Bowl wasn't lit. What you mean?
That shit was so boring.
The Super Bowl was boring.
Man, I couldn't even watch it.
Even though, shout out to my boy Brady.
Damn.
Shout out to my boy
that
Brady.
was a good game, bro.
That was weak.
I mean, honestly, nobody scored, but everybody was going back and forth. They was trying to get it, man.
I think the playoffs that weekend before were way more lit.
Touchdown wise, I
was
agree.
the game.
Or I mean the whatever. Yeah.
Any game before this game, touchdown wise, I agree.
Well, because the whole fourth quarter of the Chiefs and the Patriots.
Oh, that one.
I was sitting here like, oh goddamn. Like,
yeah, I was at work like looking at the TV. I was like
crazy,
trying to pass by the bar whenever I could.
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. And I forget, but the Saints and the Rams game, that shit was lit too. But that shit was fucked up. To be honest with you, I think the Super Bowl would have been better if
the Rams,
if it had been Patriots and the Saints.
The Rams fucking.
I feel like that would have been a shootout because, you know what I'm saying, Breezy himself would have been out there. Nigga.
Yeah.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? And Brady would have had to be comeback king. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Brady he Thanos now. Y'all niggas don't want none of this. You know what I'm saying? But it is.
Hey, that shit is that's so crazy, bro. To have like, you know what I mean?
Hey, you see that T-shirt where he's wearing a fucking, he's going like that, and he has 6 rings stacked on his
No,
middle
I
finger.
see that.
Damn, that's just tight.
Is that
but I
really
don't
him
like
though?
Brady.
He's really doing that shit, or it's just like a?
It looks
fake.
legit.
It's that way, boy. Ain't
Feel
doing
it.
that.
On some real shit though, bro, I give you props on how you do your promo, bro, because you know how to flip some images as well.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I just seen this nigga's
pretty good
covering
at that.
everybody's head.
Yeah,
Is that Jesus Christ? That nigga's still like,
That shit is hella funny.
Nah,
but
that's the shit.
I want to
That is
thank
hella
both y'all for coming on, bro. That shit was lit.
Appreciate it.
Anything last things you guys want to plug one time?
Yeah, well, how'd you guys get involved in music? Like, what made you want to do it? Like, how?
I'm
what
trying
started
to
you?
close it out, and this nigga.
I had to ask you last question real quick.
Right.
How did I get involved?
You gonna
Yeah,
open
so
that
you can go ahead and shut it
back
down,
up.
and then you can tell me
He's
after.
gonna open this shit back
I mean,
up like
how did
this.
I get involved in music? Because I
Yeah,
started battle rapping, bro. My senior year in high school, I always wrote poetry, and it was for the bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then bitches started liking rappers, and then I started battle rapping, freestyling with my nigga Rasan. What's up to him? You know what I'm saying? And I was good at it, and so I kept doing it because I was good at it.
Hello, battle rap.
And I've gotten better and better. I don't really do battle rapping anymore at all, but like it was freestyle coming off the dome basically. So,
That's what's up.
and that's how I write. It's like I freestyle my flow now, and then I just fill it in and shit. But that's how I got started, Brian.
My bad.
No, it's groovy. It's groovy. I'm over here like, all right. Any last things you want to question?
Question.
That's the last thing.
Yeah,
Alright, there you go.
Yeah, super groovy, bro. This is new material. You just got it. I'm Michael D'Angelo. You know what I'm saying? This is my man Bryan Wiltz. We got LeeRoy The Innovator on here. Have a good day, bro.
Later on.
Bye.
Whole lot of gang shit. All right, hey. Trying to smoke another one? All right.
I'm diggity down.
All right, most definitely.